then you can leave or be quiet. But I'm going to use this for other content that I do. I can put the transcript into ChatGPT and say, look, what did we discuss? And it's just building up all this library of content to help more people with stuff with LinkedIn. And if someone comes on and they say, oh, I'm really struggling with this today, Ash, I take that as for granted that everyone can do that. But now you've just asked that question, then let's investigate. So that's why I do it. And I want to help people. You all know that anyway. That's why you're here. Okay, so let's share. Have I shared my screen yet? No.
Yeah.
Here's my screen. Can you see every first Monday of the month? Yeah, you see that? Yeah. Unless it's a bank holiday. No one wants to work bank holidays. For those of you near to Sidmouth, you have to come to my gig on Wednesday night. Are you coming, Gabby? Right, so I want you to love LinkedIn and get into a great daily habit. And that's the thing, is if we do something every single day, just a little bit, we will get better. If you want to learn to play the guitar, just pick up and do a song every day. If you want to get fit, go for a walk every day. All these little things. All right, so today, your questions, any reviews, if you want me to look at anything, when I want to have a shout and tell you what you're doing wrong, help you get better, that's fine. And I thought we'd have a look at document posts. Does anyone here not know what a document post is on LinkedIn? Yeah, a few of you. Okay. So a document post, right, is it's LinkedIn's carousel, if you like, if you use Instagram. Okay, but they call it a document post. And it's your chance to build up a load of slides to make it easier for you to get a point across. So 3 things you'd never do when you hire an HR manager. Yeah, something like that. 4 things you should ask your life coach what to do. And all those different things that you do, you can turn into a document post. Okay. Also, today, what do you want to know? In the chat box, 2 things, right? In the chat box, put your LinkedIn URL so we can all connect and be friends, because there's nobody here I don't like, so that's all cool. But if you've got a question for me, drop it in the chat and we'll come to that later. And because we're going for an hour, we've got plenty of time. Okay. So I can help you today with a profile picture, a banner, a headline, a back section. I can look at a recent post and pick that to pieces, or give you some constructive criticism, whichever way you take it. Okay. And anything else. The next one is up already. In fact, you can actually book for the whole series now. So if you want to come again, if you want to come walking in Sidmouth next Monday, we're going for a walk in the woods. If you've got a dog, bring your dog. That's my website. I'll scan over that just in case it's my old website. If you want to buy my book, there's my book. I'm not doing any workshops anymore because you can buy my course for 47 quid, or you can work with me one-to-one, or if you've got a team that need training, there you go. Right, so let's go. Let's have a look at document posts. Right, why do we want to put documents on LinkedIn? All right, this is what we're going to talk about. Why, how, and top tips. So first of all, it helps engage your audience. All right. Who likes looking at pretty slides? Yeah, and what happens is if they find it, and if the first slide is exciting, they're going to click there and flick through. So it's a great way for creating engagement. LinkedIn likes people to have document posts, so they give them a bit more of a push. Okay, it helps you build authority. So if you are the leading VA in the country, you can start stamping your mark on all of that. And one of your slides, if you are a leading VA, you could be doing, and I could even help you with a post like this. Yeah, if that's the sort of thing that you do. It helps grow reach, because what happens is people will share that post. If it's good and it's valuable, like 3 things you need in your CRM package, I'm going to save that because something I'm thinking about. Yeah. It's going to drive traffic to where you want people to go. So your call to action on the last page would be visit my website, book a call with me, go and see my recent LinkedIn post, go and look at my YouTube channel, whatever it is, you can have a nice call to action at the end. All right. And it's great for networking, because then you start bumping into people and stuff like that. Any questions so far? No. Okay. So how do we build it? What I was going to do, because I thought of an idea of a post ages and ages ago, and I've created it as a rolling thing in my calendar, and it says create TLDR post. Does anyone here know what TLDR means? No. too long, didn't read. All right. Hands up who sees a long post on LinkedIn and scrolls past because it's TLDR. Yeah. And so that's what I wanted to write about, because it was like, oh, I've got something really important I want to tell, and I'm going to write it all down, and it takes me forever.
Almost scroll to the end and see if there's like a punchline and then see if I get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're not going to bother. And so what I want to do is create a post that explains why we don't want to do TLDR. Okay, so let's go and have a look at my recent, what are these called? Document posts. So if you go into anyone's activity, so if you go to their profile, and you can all do this, and you scroll down till you get to their activity, recent posts, and you click on there, show all posts. Yeah. And in there, you've got posts, comments, videos, images, and more. If you click on more, you will see documents. And so these are document posts. So I did this one on CRO. And if I just click on that, it just takes you through all the different slides. So what I've done is big headline and quite big font so people can read it on the mobile phone. Yeah. And what I can do with this, I can put it onto the big screen, and I can also, can you see the button there? I can download that. And I've now got a PDF of Ashley's what to do with CRO. So if this is your idea for how you can help somebody with their, 3 tax tips, HR tips, marketing ideas, stuff like that, you can create yours and then people can download it. I did one about the digital accountancy show. So all the different people what was going to be there. Yeah. Who should you follow on LinkedIn? So some superstars on LinkedIn that you should follow. Yeah. How to do your verification. So it's just coming up with something. So this one here, when verification came out on LinkedIn, I recorded myself getting verified and took a load of screenshots. And all I did was put these screenshots in a document post so you can quickly see how easy it is. Then I used that document to create a video, and that went up on YouTube. We can all see the idea of a document post now, yeah? All right, how do we do a document post? Right, okay, so I went into ChatGPT this morning, and I said, I want to create a post on LinkedIn using document features so I can show a series of slides. I want it to be about TLDR. I see so many people writing really long posts with loads of text. It's all bunched up and difficult to read, and therefore it looks too long, so I do not read it. That's you, isn't it, Gabby? Yeah, you seeing that. I'm not saying you write long posts. Can you come up with some ideas for each slide so I can make my point and help people to create content that their audience want to read? Anyone here use ChatGPT? Are you using it like this? It's really cool. So this has just given me some ideas. So it's saying, look, there's the slide and what have you. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these problems but these are the ideas of the post. Because I've been thinking about this post forever, yeah, I've got some ideas on what I want to write. But I now know that I need to create 12 slides. Yeah. Now, this could be, Pavel, some reasons why you want to hire your own developer or something like that. And you just think out how you want to do it. If you use something like ChatGPT to come up with this, it could come up with all those slides. Yeah. Hands up who's going into ChatGPT now and having a quick play. Okay. So then what I need to do is go into Canva. Who uses Canva? Yep, pretty much all of us. Word of warning with Canva, when you go in, you could spend all day there because it's so much fun, but you're not actually getting any work done. So I'm going to create a design. All right. And so if I go into LinkedIn post, it's a square post, 12 by 1200. That is absolutely fine. So that's what I'm going to do. And so I've got the basics for my post. Now, what I want it to be on brand. Okay. Morning, Elena. How are you? If you've got any questions, drop them in the chat and we'll come to them after this. And also drop your URL, your LinkedIn URL, so you can connect with everybody and we can all make friends. So what I'm now going to do is come up with my branding. All right. Now, rather than reinvent the wheel, I've gone into a recent post that I've done somewhere. I found it here somewhere. There it is. And if I just grab hold of all of that, drag my mouse over the top, it's just grabbed hold of every single element in there, Control and C to copy, and then put it straight into my brand new post. And then I want my color on the background. So I've got my brand kit in here. That's the outline for my post. Okay. And I'm just going to duplicate. I'm only going to duplicate one page. So what I'm going to do now is I need a title. So go back to ChatGPT. Go to text, add a heading, choose a nice font. Something like that. And then I'd start squeezing it in and making it fit and all that sort of malarkey and getting the color right, stretching hold of the handles. We all know how to do this in Canva, don't we? Yeah, I don't need to explain in great detail here. Make that white. Bring in an image. What I do is I take all these images and then use background remover. There we go. That'll do. Something like that. What I'm going to do is for this post, I'll work out what type of images I need and I'll get my daughter to take some photos of me. And I was thinking one of them would be me holding a big book and a little book, or a magazine and a big book, because that one's too long. I didn't read it. There was about that one I did, just to get the point over. All right. Then in here, I'm going to write a little bit about what the post is going to be about. There we go.
Ash, Caroline is asking if she can have the recording because she's having a hard time hearing.
Yeah. Everyone will get the recording. Absolutely not a problem at all. And it will be up on my website, and I'll chop it into little bits as well, on all kinds of things. So this is the beauty of why I do this, you see. So then I've now got a heading. I'm not going to spend ages making it look pretty to waste your time today, but you get the idea, guys. Okay. I'm going to put a little arrow on. So that everybody knows to go to the next page. And then now what I'll do is I'll duplicate that page, because then the heading is going to be exactly the same. And I'll change the wording for the heading, come up with a different image, come up with something different. I may not be an image on this one, and I'll just break it up. But the key thing is this bit here, the message on every single page, I have to be able to read it on my mobile phone. And I've seen document posts that probably instructions on how to fit a toilet, all right, and they've got 17,000 words on each page. Well, it's too small. I ain't going to read it, all right. Most people are on their mobile phone and they're flicking through, all right. What they'll do is they'll see that and they go, ah, brilliant. What you do on the very last page, give them an instruction. So if you do that, then that's telling them, oh, I didn't realize I could do that. Click on save, and they're saving that post. If they save your post, LinkedIn goes, way, that's a good post, and it pushes it to more people. So you're going to get more reach, more content and stuff like that. The other thing you could put on the last page is all your contact details. So your phone number, your address, your email address, your website, your free offer, your QR code to your landing page. Whatever else you want people to do, you could put that on the last page. So when they download it, it's all there. Yeah. And that really, it really is that simple. Any questions? I must be so good at explaining stuff because no one's got any questions. That's brilliant. And you all know there's no such thing as a silly question, don't you?
Can I ask, you know how you've got it set up in ChatGPT for the like for the initial prompts?
Yes.
Is that something that you've kind of like, because it just came out like in a really good format, is that something you've had to like do a lot of work to get it doing that?
I've been using ChatGPT for probably 12 months, so it probably knows me.
Yeah.
Let's go and investigate that, because that's a really good question. I've got a 4-year-old grandson. Okay, so I treat ChatGPT like my 4-year-old grandson. So I don't turn around to my 4-year-old grandson and go, right, you need to do this, right. Take 3 steps and then do that. And when you've done that, then do this. Yeah. And so this is it. I want to create a post on LinkedIn. So that's telling me why I'm doing this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I using the document feature. So I want a series of slides. So it's already thinking, right, series of slides. I wanted to be about TLDR. All right. And then I explained why. And
I think it normally does like bullet points or little chunks or like ingredients or like a recipe. It always looks like that unless you want it not to look like that. So if you said, can I have a letter?
Okay, so it's having a series of slides is the important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as detailed, your prompt needs to be as detailed as you can be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks.
You know, if you said 250 word letter, it would look like a letter, dear, whatever, sincerely.
Oops, what's happened there? And it doesn't worry about spelling mistakes either. Is that all right, Ali? So I've just written here, can you turn this into a letter so I can send it to my friend Ali, who is always writing really long posts, and I want to explain to her why she should think about not writing such long content on LinkedIn. So using all of the above, it's now going to write you a little letter, okay? How's that? I hope you're doing great. I've been meaning to chat with you about something I've noticed on LinkedIn. You know I love reading your posts, but I've seen that sometimes they can get a bit long and bunched up. I wanted to share a few thoughts on how you might make your awesome content even more engaging and reader-friendly, okay? The problem with long posts, long, dense paragraphs with tough to read, and I found that people, myself included, often skip over them because they seem overwhelming. That's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fab.
Just blows my mind. I was in a pub the other night. We've got folk festivals, so you just sit and talk to random people. And I was chatting to this guy, and I said, "Do you use ChatGPT?" And he's an older guy, and he was like looking at me as if I was from space. And when I explained what he did, he was like, "Wow!" And then when I see this, it really is wow. So yeah, there you go. That is how cool ChatGPT can be if you use it, you know, like this. I'm going up to London tomorrow to do some training. I've got my tickets. I got my tickets, so I grabbed hold of those and put them into ChatGPT. I also said what I was doing, and I also said, "Can you write me an itinerary and what I need to take?" And it's done all that for me, even the sunglasses. So yeah, it is incredible. Okay, let's go. And has that answered all your questions on the document posts and a little bit of ChatGPT? No other questions regarding anything we've done so far today? No, cool. Oh, Bushra, you were gonna speak then or not? No. Yes. No.
Yes, I will.
Yes, you are.
Is there a minimum how long it should be? Because I know you said this one was going to be 40 minutes long.
It's ironic. It's 12 slides long, and I'm saying do not TLDR. But the thing is, right? think about yourself when you go to read something. So Gabby spoke for all of us. When it looks too much, you're not going to bother reading it. Okay. How many times do we look at Netflix and like, oh, should we watch something tonight, love? Yeah, good idea. And you go on Netflix and it's 17 hours long. We won't watch that one then. Is there anything for about 90 minutes or, oh yeah, we'll watch that one. That's brilliant. It's going to be short, sweet. We'll watch that one. Yeah. All right. Now then someone will turn around and go, oh, you have to watch Oppenheimer. And you go, that's 3 days long. And it's won all these awards, but I haven't got 3 days to watch a movie. It's exactly the same as scrolling through posts and content. Okay. So again, with your slides, if the slides are big writing, all right, and I see it's 12 or 20 slides or whatever, I'm still going to read it because it's big writing. And as soon as I come to one that's got little writing, and this is going to get heavy, I'm going to go. But if I can flick through number 1, number 2, number 3, and it's hitting those points, I don't think there's an optimum for there's some boffin out there that's done a lot of tests on a lot of document posts and 14 is the best number. I made that up. Yeah. Do what you're comfortable with and do what you like doing yourself. Do what you like reading, And you go into a bookshop and you're looking for a novel for your summer holiday. Do you pick a thick one, a pink one, a blue one? Do you know what I mean? And it's exactly the same. So I don't think there is a right or wrong. I think what you need to do is just make it engaging. And if the first slide is a thing that that's going to catch you, and that's why I suggest putting an amazing image on first of all, and make the image you, because we care about you. Yeah, don't use a model or wait for your photographer to come round and get you on the best day because you've had 14 hours of makeup done. I'm talking about myself now. Does that answer your question, Bushra?
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, let's go into chat and see if anybody chat on here, not ChatGPT, and see if anyone's got.
I haven't seen any questions yet.
You haven't seen any questions? Well, that's it then. We'll go. Fine. Does anybody want me to? Has anyone got a question for me on LinkedIn? Absolutely anything, because apparently I know a little bit about LinkedIn.
I have a question on the intro when you want to connect with someone.
Oh, okay. Because you only get 5 now.
Yeah. So then obviously sometimes I'm using my client's LinkedIn and I see that they have access.
Yeah. So when you connect with somebody, all right, you only get 5 connection requests unless you pay for premium.
Okay.
So when you go in, you see somebody doing something on LinkedIn. Oh, they're interested. I'm going to go and follow them. And there's a connect button. So I click the connect button, and then you click connect, and then it says, do you want to send a message?
Correct.
All right. Now, here's the thing. If you send a message, you're stating why you want to connect with them. All right. Love to connect with you. I've seen your amazing content. I see that we live locally. I see we've got quite a few different connections. I know that Gabby, she's as mad as me, it'd be nice to connect with you. Something like that. And I've read your profile and I see that you look after guide dogs or whatever it is, that you're endearing somebody to you.
And that's a 5 you have. Is that the way you're saying? That's the only 5 we have for that?
Per month. All right. So use those wisely. If your profile looks amazing and you just click, I want to connect with Gabby. All right. Gabby's going to come to your profile and go, oh, what a nice guy. Yeah, of course I'll connect. Yeah. I send them a message back. Basically, why do you want to connect with me? Yeah. That starts the conversation going. All right. And in my message, right at the very end, I guess it wasn't just my smile. Yeah. And that makes people laugh. And a lot of them come back, including the guys, say, well, actually, it was your smile. Yeah. But it's something to break the ice.
Why is it only 5, Gabby? I don't understand. I don't
the
have
free
5.
one, the free version.
You must have premium, Nikki.
Yeah. I have Sales Navigator. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you do not have any restrictions. You can.
I was going to say I'm doing hundreds.
Yeah. Don't worry. And that's the best way to do it, Nikki, because it's so much nicer, isn't it? Yeah.
I have to say I'm a bit lazy.
Well, we can fix that. But think if you think of LinkedIn as a networking event, okay? So the first time I ever met Amy was at a networking event. Didn't know anybody. Hi, nice to meet you, etc. That sort of malarkey. I didn't go up to her and say, Amy, I'm the LinkedIn specialist. Here's my business card. Let me show you how to do LinkedIn. We chatted about, well, what you were planning to do, your aged dog, things like that. Yeah. And that's what LinkedIn is all about. It's just a big networking place. So if you connect with somebody, go, oh, I see you've got a dog or something like that, or, you know, I see you've got a Jack Russell just like me, or whatever flavor it is, that endears them to you and they're more likely to connect. Now you've used up all 5, Gabby, you're thinking, I don't want to buy Navigator like Nikki. How do I connect with somebody rather than just clicking blank? So what you do is you go onto their post that they've done recently. Oh my goodness, what a great post. I love what you're saying here. Take my CRM post, for example. I use this. It's a great CRM package, but I don't use some of the features, but it's really great. In fact, I'm going to send a connection request because you seem like fun. Yeah, I'm going to get a notification that you've sent that message. So when I get a notification that you want to connect with me, I know exactly why you wanted to connect with me. Yeah, so that's the way of going round the 5 limit and still making you know, being personable. Because when I get a connection request from a YouTube expert, all right, I know jolly well that as soon as I say yes, they're going to send me a message along the lines of, I've looked at your YouTube channel. It's rubbish. I can help you. That's pretty much what they say, Gabby. Seriously. Yeah.
I'd be so offended, and I would tell him that is not enough.
Well, so what I do is I write a message back saying something like that, and then I delete it and then I block them.
What about meeting your client and wanting to know, you know, Pathetic and Lee, and want to connect with people and then maybe get the business?
No, straight in, hard kill. You're rubbish. I can stop you sucking. Yeah.
How do you block them? That might be interesting.
Oh, okay.
Question. I don't know.
Yeah. So when you go into your messages, so if you go into your messages now, everybody, all right, and then in your messages, you'll get a 3 dots at the top, and it says report block. If you click that, all right, it then gives you some options on what you do, and one of them is spam. All right, and you click on spam, you report them, and then you block them because they shouldn't be sending those sorts of messages out. And some of them are just using automation tools. I had a chat with a LinkedIn expert the other day, and he sent me a message along the lines of, I help coaches just like you get more business by utilizing LinkedIn. I had a quick look at his profile. He's got 100 times more followers than I have, right? So I thought, right, this guy's using automation, isn't he? So I sent back a message. Wow, that's amazing. You've got all these followers. Like, I must be doing something really rubbish. I'll be interested to hear a little bit more about it. Bang, let's book a meeting. So we did that. We had this meeting. Here's a complete, yeah. And then I saw like, right, yeah, I totally get your game, and it's not how I play LinkedIn. And off he went. And then I got a brand new connection request from him. Hey, looking at your profile, and it was totally different message. Yeah, absolutely automation, which is banned on LinkedIn.
Don't they block it eventually?
If a lot of people hit report and block, report and block. Yeah.
When you see people that viewed your profile and they're like grayed out, is because we don't have premium.
Yeah, but if you scroll down a little bit further, you can get to 5 or 6. Can you do that? Because that is the key thing you should be doing every single day to see who's been looking at your profile. Because if you see that John Smith has looked at your, if John Smith has looked at your profile today or yesterday, all right, why is he looking at your profile? It's because he saw my content. It's because he needs a little bit of marketing. It's because he needs some leads. All right. Yeah. Hi, saw you were looking at my profile. Let's connect. Yeah. Or you could just, because you've only got 5, you could just connect. And then he's going to go, oh, I know that, Gabby. Can't remember looking at your profile, but he's going to connect with you.
Okay.
And then when you connect, hi, thanks ever so much for connecting. I saw you looked at my profile. Da 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 da.
Wait, actually, did I miss something earlier? Because somebody messaged me. But how did you get that Canva document into LinkedIn?
Oh, I never went that far. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm gonna say I know how to do it, but I don't know how to get it there now.
All right. Okay.
That's a good question.
That's a very good question. So let's go back to.
Oh, I missed it.
I
Sorry.
have the document, yet I don't have it on
I know how to
LinkedIn.
do the document bit.
Yeah. Good job. Someone was awake.
I was then. Thank you.
Right. So there's
Thought it was a stupid question.
No, I did
No.
tell you right at the beginning. There's no such thing as a
I
stupid
know.
question.
I was
Right,
brave
so-
enough to ask.
And we
So
do
this
have a
is-
question from Amy on the chat. So
Okay, I'll come to that. Let's do this one. So we've got the 1, 2, 3 slides. Yeah, for my document post. So I click on share, click on download, and I want to turn it into a PDF. Yeah. And what I want is the first 3 slides. So 1, 2, and 3. Done that. Download. Yeah. So I've now created a 3-page PDF. All right, and here it is here. So that's the 3-page PDF. Yeah. All happy with that? Then what I do is I go to home and I click on start a post, and then I scroll down here to find add a document post. And what it's doing is asking for the file. Go to downloads. There it is. I might as well just write mastering, etc., etc. All right, click on done. I just check that it's working and I can see it in the slides. That's absolutely fine. Click on done. So that's my post. It's all ready to go. Now what I need to do is create a hook for people to read it. All right.
So actually, because it had 3 pages, it automatically turned it into a slideshow. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
So if you've already got a PDF, Nikki, all right, the I don't know, the
Like the newsletter or whatever.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you could actually do that. But the
Right,
trouble
yeah.
is with your PDF is it's very small writing and it's gonna be TLDR.
Yeah.
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 So do you stop and read huge long posts? All right. Can't write when you're all watching. Can you all just close your eyes? But so many people. Right, what I've done here, I've done the first line, then a space, and then the third line, I've made it longer than the line. So I've truncated it so that it brings up the see more. And what will happen is the see more will come about here. So it will go, thought not, but so many people spend hours creating a post that see more. That what? And then I click see more and I start reading it. And so what I'm doing in here now is introducing this document.
wait, how did you
post to
create the see more?
Huh?
How do you create the see more?
You don't. It does it automatically for you.
Oh, how many is it by words?
It's by number of characters in the line.
Oh, I never figured that one out. Okay.
I've been doing it a while. I have. I'll show you some of my other posts and you go and have a look. So what happens is I now want to see more. All right. It's a bit like on Netflix. You sort of like, here's a trailer for the next movie, and it's all I definitely want to watch that, and you find it, and then you end up watching it, and then you just spend all night watching Netflix, and you never get any sleep. Now I'm going to do a bit of words about the whatever it is, about introducing this and getting you to read it. All right, and then because you've read that, then you're going to read it. Some people just happen on that and just read that and don't bother reading the content. So you don't need to write much on the content. Does that all make sense? Does that answer your question, Nikki? Perfect. I'm going to delete that because discard. Don't want to write too many posts in one day. Awesome. And sorry, was there a question from Amy in the chat? Okay.
About business, LinkedIn.
When you're a new business starting out and you set up a business page on LinkedIn in order to grow into, is it best to just share posts from your business page or your own page, or is there another trick to it? Right, okay. Amy, I'm going to put you on the spot here. What is the name of my company? And I don't mind if you don't know, it doesn't matter, but just say. Just say. You just say you don't know.
It's actually not something that comes to mind because I've seen it before and gone, oh, that's the name.
Yeah.
I want to say Full Cup.
Yeah, Full Cup Coaching. Yeah, absolutely. But you didn't know. Yeah.
Well, no, because you're like the LinkedIn guy.
I am the LinkedIn guy, and I'm called.
LinkedIn, does it?
I'm called
Ashley.
Yeah. All right. Hands up who's here to see Ashley. Hands up who's here to see Full Cup Coaching. Yeah. No one cares about Full Cup Coaching. All right.
Oh.
No, but that doesn't worry me.
Okay.
I'm worried that they care about me.
So you're just posting from you.
Correct.
You're not posting from Full Cup.
No.
Right. Do you have Full Cup as a business page?
Yeah. Do you know why?
Okay.
I'll show you why I have Full Cup as a business page. But this is a great question. I get asked it all the time. Can you see my thing here?
Mm-hmm.
Full Cup Coaching, and there's a little pretty logo. It makes me look professional, but that is it. All right. Literally just noticed I've nearly got 11,000 followers, right? That's pretty cool, huh?
Well done.
Right? So I've got 11,000 followers, and I am an expert on LinkedIn. So how many followers do you think I've got on Full Cup Coaching? Just hazard a guess.
I don't know.
Just hazard a guess. I'm an expert on LinkedIn. So where do you think that's going to be?
Like half.
About half. So you reckon about 5,000 followers on LinkedIn on my company page. Are you ready for this? 310. Nobody cares about Full Cup Coaching.
Oh, I'm going to go and follow it. I'm not.
There's no point. There's no point. You'll get nothing from it.
Oh.
And this is why you don't need to be wasting any time on your VA business. Waste time on Amy, or use that time to build Amy up, because people love Amy. They don't. I don't know the name of your VA business. I'm sorry.
On Point VA.
On Point. There you go. But I know Amy does VA. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've mentioned VA. I've mentioned VA in the conversation this morning because I know you're here.
Okay.
Yeah. So your personal brand is working. I know you're a VA.
Do you not think that applies to different sectors? I'm just challenging Ashley.
You can challenge all you like.
I'm challenging you, yeah. Because I disagree.
If you're a huge business and you employ lots of people, then maybe we want to know a little bit about Apple, or we want to know a little bit about Google or Pipedrive CRM, maybe. All right. But I used to work for Thomson Reuters, 60,000 employees. All right. I was a software sales guy based in the UK. That's how I met Pavel. But I used to put content out as Ashley Leads. And people bought from Ashley Leads. And if I'd have left Thomson Reuters and gone to work for a competitor, some of those people would have come with me because they like Ashley Leads. And if I'm talking to somebody, and when you're changing your software for your accountancy practice, it's a long thing to do. And if I turn around halfway through that sales process and say, oh, that's it, I'm done with Thomson Reuters, I'm now going to work for XYZ, some of those people I were talking to might turn around and go, why have you moved to XYZ? Oh, it's much better than Thomson Reuters because of this, this, and this. Oh, right, can you give me a demonstration? And then they're going to buy from me there. Because they're buying from Ashley, they're not buying the product. All right? Now, Nikki, you are Nikki.
Yeah, but I have two more people in my team, so
people are coming to you.
Yeah.
People are coming to you because of you. Yes, they might see Sally or Jane. All right. So maybe Sally and Jane should be putting up a little bit of content. But in your content, you can talk to Sally, you can talk to Jane. Have a business page, and maybe once a week just share the stuff from your newsletter. You're writing a newsletter every month.
Yeah, that's what I do. I've got 2,000 followers, so I'm not going to not post anything with 2,000.
Correct.
Yeah, something engaging about your business, and then obviously about you.
Yeah,
It's
well,
on your page.
the West Country HR page is the boring stuff, what I call boring. You know, the post from Canva that says, how do you sack somebody? The boring stuff. Whereas the LinkedIn profile, me, is more, like Ashley told me to do, more me focused.
Yeah, because people buy from people who they know, like, and trust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who they met at a networking event in Newton Abbot or Exeter or wherever else is you go for your networking meetings. Does that answer your question?
Yep.
Which came from Amy. Does that answer your question, Amy?
Yeah, that does. Thank you.
I've just saved you loads of time wasting time on your company page now, haven't I?
Oh, do you know, I feel bad if there's nothing on it though, just in case people land on it. So there's a couple of posts. I might put a couple more and then sort of deter from it.
Look, once a month, if you're sending out a newsletter, just put your newsletter on your company page. I don't even do that.
Is it the same with Facebook?
What's Facebook?
What do you mean, what's Facebook?
What is this you're speaking of?
Well, is that not more like the company pages on Facebook? Are they not utilized more than?
Probably. I don't do Facebook.
You don't actually do it?
Nope.
You're not even joking. Oh, right. Okay.
If I wasn't in a band, all right, and I wasn't a musician, I would not use Facebook.
Right. What time are you playing on Wednesday?
8 o'clock.
Okay.
That's on
I'll give
Facebook.
Sally a shout. I'll come down.
Awesome. Okay. Who else has got a question for me? You've got your hand up and everything, Elena.
Yes,
I'm impressed.
Yes, I'm waiting patiently.
No, you don't.
I'm so sorry.
You don't have to be that formal. We're all friends here, surely. Go on. What's your question?
I've got some music in the background, so I'm sorry for that. Since I have attended your last cohort, I have posted on LinkedIn every day, and I did, because you told me that each and every accountant and bookkeeper that you train doesn't do Tax Tip Tuesday. I started doing that, so that's me for the last 4 weeks now. Not knowing how to deal with people messaging me, software providers, people that just want to connect. I feel that I attract more at the moment from my own trade than I attract clients, if that makes any sense. So everyone pops in, says hello, we work in the same, can we connect? And now I've got more followers from the same trade, as opposed to, I think I've had one client inquiry, but that was done for QuickBooks. So I don't think LinkedIn, I know I'm too early. I know that 4 weeks is nothing compared to, I would say, 9 months or 12 months of continuous work on LinkedIn. But moving forward, I'm getting a bit anxious that I've got more followers from my own trade as opposed to client inquiries, if it makes any sense.
Okay, that's a great question. Now the thing is, right, if you've got a lot of other accountants and bookkeepers following you and connecting with you and stuff like that, you're going to see their content. All right. So if you comment on their content as well, all right, they've probably got small business owners following them, and they're going to see your content as well. Yeah. And so basically, I'm connected to quite a few CRM people now, obviously. Yeah. But when I see some posts from them, I definitely think Pipedrive is the one I'm going to go with. But it doesn't, you just see what I mean? So don't try not to connect with them. If they're following you, they're just going to see your content. And then if they're not going to be able to add any value, then there's no point in you connecting to them. But what will happen if you still keep putting out your content, just be you, yeah? Just keep doing your Tax Tip Tuesday. It will work. It does take a while. 4 weeks is not long enough, but you've set a precedent now and you're going to keep going for it. Yeah. But I promise you, if you keep doing Tax Tip Tuesdays, by the end of the year, you would have had 1 or 2 people message you and say, hey, what do you mean about this? Whatever it is you've talked about in the tax this week. All right. Are you putting these videos up to your YouTube channel as well?
I don't have a YouTube channel. I'm
Yet.
trying to focus, as
No,
Amy
you don't
asked
have a
about.
YouTube channel yet.
Yeah.
Just create a
Yeah.
YouTube channel and just put them up. You don't have to worry about it. But if
Okay.
someone messages you and said, oh, I saw your video the other day about, help me with tax, somebody, about electric vehicles. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Oh, thank you so much. I do an awful lot of videos, and I've put them all up on my YouTube channel. All right. It doesn't have to be the best YouTube channel in the world. Bear in mind, though, you will get people from YouTube experts telling you that your content's rubbish and you should be doing other stuff. But you've now got a repository of amazing content all about tax tips. Also, what you want to do is when you've recorded that video, use the transcript and put that into ChatGPT and use that for a post as well, and put it into your newsletter.
I use ChatGPT and then I humanize it and put my own touch, and it doesn't. I mean, I don't know if you had a look at one video of Tax Tips Tuesday, but
I think I've commented on a couple, because like I said, I turn around and say, look, just do a video every week, and people don't, and you've done it. All right.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: save the transcript. Put it into a Google Doc, and in 12 months' time, you'll have a little Tax Tip Tuesday book that you can sell, give away, have as a lead magnet. All right? And it's literally, you're just doing a little bit of content every single week, but look how it's going to build. How do you think I wrote my book? Yeah? It's a real book.
It is. And I bought your book, by the way. So,
it's only from the content I'd already created. I didn't sit there and write a whole brand new book just for you.
Yeah.
It was stuff that I already had. And so if you start off with the mindset, I'm going to do a bit of content every single week, and I'm going to turn it into a free ebook. It's just a brilliant way for you to create a little bit more content, and you should be repurposing those videos to your YouTube channel, because they're dead easy for everyone to find.
So the whole idea of me focusing on one platform at a time, and I've tried TikTok as well, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. TikTok is so powerful. No client inquiries as yet, but just the fact that I'm there, and it's a bit difficult because I've got to create content for one platform, and then because I'm bilingual and creating a different content for my nationality. So it's I need to focus on one, do one well, get it done every day, and then if I can, in between I can do. But YouTube, does it involve more, or I just copy and paste the videos? How does it work?
You really just copy and paste. You just upload the video. It really is that simple. Has anyone here got a YouTube channel, or do you want a quick demo on how easy it is to create a video on YouTube?
Before you move on, do you make any money out of it, or
not yet?
Is it just
not yet.
Okay.
But that will happen.
Yeah.
Because I'm consistent.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And one day I'm going to employ one of these people that tell me my YouTube channel's rubbish, and so then it'll be brilliant. But until then, but I'm just filling it up.
Well, it's a difference between marketing and sales.
Yeah.
So
marketing will generate sales.
You're the expert. So can you just explain what you just mean by that?
Yeah. So a sale has value, and you know exactly, you're selling this for this amount of money. It's very clear cut. There's a contract or whatever, an item that you're going to get. Marketing generates that sale. But when, how long, all these things are factors that potentially are out of your control. But consistency is key to marketing. And it will generate a sale. But you can't expect marketing to be like sales. So, I did one post, I get one sale. I did 2 posts, I get 2 sales. That's not how it operates.
Definitely not. The question was, do I inspire and connect with the same trade, or like Ashley clarified?
Only if they connect with you, but I wouldn't go out of your way to reach out to other people in that sector. You want to be.
I don't.
You want to be. You want to be following people that are doing things for the people that you want to attract. So small business owners. Okay,
your target audience. That's the people you're looking to sell. So you want your marketing to be seen by those people. So those are the people you're targeting.
Right. So Amy's a VA. She's going to be talking to small business owners. So follow her and comment on her posts. Yeah. Gabby does marketing for small business owners. Exactly the same. Same with Nikki. Yeah. And if you're in that position as well, drop a comment in the in the chat and say, yeah, connect with me too. Bushra, am I allowed to tell your story of how we met and what you did, or not? Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
So I met Bushra this morning for the first time on a quick Zoom call. And the Zoom call had two purposes. One, I'm talking about CRM, and Bushra is an amazing CRM specialist, and she gave me some great advice this morning. So thank you very much for that. But on the other hand, Bushra purchased my LinkedIn Daily Habit Workshop online. So she paid 47 quid of her own money and bought this online course that she had to go and do herself. And so I've been chatting to her as she's been going through this course, because she's the first person that's bought it without me ramming it down their throat or pointing them in the right direction. She's just bought it randomly.
And she has a question on the chat.
All right, I'll come to that. And so this morning I was like, well, how did you know about me? She knew about me because she started following me, because she can't remember how she found out about me. But she saw my content, which was regular. And then I did a free webinar or workshop all about how to do stuff on video. So she watched that and joined in that. And so therefore she started to know me and like me, keep seeing my content. I sent an email out, because I send an email every single week. And in there I said, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm now doing this. And she thought, right, I buy that because I now trust this guy. All right. That's how marketing works. Is that right, Gabby?
Brand recognition is how we buy, so that when we see it, we recognize the yellow, we recognize a LinkedIn guy, we recognize Ashley, then we trust it. And then when we think I need a LinkedIn question, we think Ashley.
Yeah.
Voila.
And that will happen with you, Elena, with all of your tax tips. You will be the tax tip specialist.
Yeah. But it's not instant. You know, even Ashley just pointed out, it's not instant.
I've been doing this 3 years.
So do we take a bet, or do I owe you a drink at the end of the year?
Whatever. Whatever. But it's just about the consistency. It really is.
Just
really
trust
is.
myself. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Trust
absolutely.
the system, trust
Absolutely.
myself.
I've had people, specialist salespeople that have written books and stuff, turn around to me and said, you can't just do LinkedIn, you've got to do Instagram and all the other. No. And I've just followed my gut, and it's paying off. It is paying off. Right, did Bushra have a question?
Fantastic. Thank you for your help.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
I did. I just want some help on my intro, or my headline, actually. It's the headline, isn't it?
Right. So you've put some ideas into ChatGPT, and it's come up with what?
Well, it's come up with a few things. I've got some that I've narrowed it down to. So I was just going to share those, or do I share my existing profile to start with? Like, what would be best?
So I'll share from this end.
Okay. And then
you're happy for me to share this and let everybody see this?
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't know if they're too long.
Helping B2B, and this is the thing, this is what we see straight away. Helping B2B marketers, yeah?
Yep.
Property solicitor, ad astra, whatever that means.
Yep.
So we go into you through marketing. So what is it you actually do, Bushra? Because I know you as a CRM specialist, but what is it you actually do?
So what I focus in on is marketing CRMs, helping set them up, and email automation. So kind of all the email funnels that go with that. That's what I focus in on.
So you're the Wonder Woman of CRM.
Yeah. So this is it. Yeah. Wonder Woman of CRM.
That's it. We're finished.
That's it. No more than that.
No. You could. So you know mine. Yeah.
Yes,
15-minute guide. But it says giving you LinkedIn success in 15 minutes a day. But it's the 15-minute guide that people remember. Okay. Yeah. And so yesterday, right, I was dressed up as that guy you saw in the video. All right. It was really, really hot. It's an Indian wedding jacket that I've got that I bought from India donkeys years ago. But I didn't want it to be all damp from me being hot. So I put on one of my yellow t-shirts, and on the back I had 15-minute guy. Okay. So that's absorbing all the moisture from my body, so I'm not going to damage the jacket. But when I stopped and had my lunch, I took my jacket off and I'm sat on a seat in this busy area with all the folk people there. And one of the guys turned around and said something to me along where you can think about what he said, but said 15-minute going back, said, yeah, you're bragging again, aren't you, Ashley? Or something like that. All right. But it's those connotations that people get from my headline. So if they see the Wonder Woman of CRM, right, why is she the Wonder Woman? I'm going to click on her profile. And if we have a photo of you in your profile doing the Wonder Woman stance with CRM written on you, you're memorable. You're memorable. Now, here's the thing, Bushra. Some people are going to look at that and think, what a complete idiot. All right. Now, if they think that, do you really want to work with them?
No.
No, they don't want to work with you either. That's absolutely fine. But if I saw that, I go, bloody hell. Why didn't Wonder Woman come out when I needed CRM? That's annoying. Yeah. But whenever I talk to anybody about CRM, I'm going to turn around and go, hey, pipe drive's really good, but you need to speak to the Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what were your suggestions that ChatGPT came up with?
Oh, they're a bit long, but okay. So I had...
There is Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I did put Wonder Woman. It's because Ashley and I did.
Oh, okay. I was going to say ChatGPT came up with that.
It did. Well, what I did is I told it the things I liked, which were the A-Team and Wonder Woman. So it kind of came up with some different things. And I did really like some from Mr. T, but it felt a bit too far for me. But yeah, I had your marketing CRM A-Team, which came from then the A-Team, from Excel to efficient CRM systems in no time. But again, it's quite long. And then the other one was marketing CRM Wonder Woman. And yeah,
I think the marketing is confusing. Drop that and just say CRM Wonder Woman.
Okay, get rid of it's because it's specifically marketing CRM systems, but you think it's confusing. Fair enough. Okay.
So that's just my opinion. Hey.
Yeah. Okay. No.
As someone who's just looking at it, I would think.
Okay.
Let me ask the question. I think as a potential client, you would want someone to say, so can you help me with this? And the likely answer is yes. So why would you prevent them by putting marketing and making it confusing?
Fine. And then would you not go into the systems? And that's where I feel like, because
that's why I'm calling you. You are the Wonder Woman. You're going to tell me which one I'm going to use.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
And if you go back to mine,
helpful. Yes.
You go back to mine. So I'm the 15-minute guy giving you LinkedIn success. So that is probably what you're going to see when I add a comment to a post.
Yeah.
Right. But also in there, I've put author, public speaker, coach, and podcaster.
Yep.
Yeah. But you're not going to see that unless you come to my profile.
Fine.
And after you meet Ashley, then you know that anyway. So after they meet you, they know that anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I might shorten it.
Hey, an hour's not long enough, is it, Gabby?
It's never for me.
Thank you. That's really useful, actually.
Okay, guys, I have to go because I have an 11 o'clock that I'm already late for.
Yep.
But if you've got any other questions, take the conversation into the DMs on LinkedIn. But thank you all so very much for coming today. Every single Friday, without fail, I do a gratitude post. So can I just have a quick photo of everybody smiling at the screen? I've got to get rid of that because that's not... Smiling at the screen and putting their thumbs up. Oh God, it's not working now. Come here.
Oh no, it doesn't want pictures.
No, it will do. It will do. Right, like that.
Let's have it to mine.
There you go. So thanks ever so much, guys. So I'm going to put this out as a gratitude post on Friday. If you've enjoyed today, then you can go on and add a comment. If you haven't, let me know and I'll give you your money back. But have an absolutely fantastic week. If you're coming to the gig on Wednesday, I will see you at 8 p.m. at the Balfour. Take care, everybody. Cheerio.
Thank you. Nice to meet everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.